Peace and namaste, everybody. Thanks for being here this morning. Welcome. Hey, PL from rainy Maine. I guess it's going to rain here too. So, desire for Allah alone. Desire for Allah alone. The problem we face is our desire for ourselves, our fear or our paradise. As Augustine once said, or Augustine, me, my, mine. The three worst words in the language for spirituality. My, me, mine, they all exist in the spiritual life. How many believers believe in fear because of punishment? They fear punishment. How many believers believe because they fear punishment? How many believers believe because what they want is heaven? They desire the reward. But the only thing that stands between me and the divine is me. So once upon a time, long ago, in a country far, far away, Rabia al Basra, a Sufi born around 715-ish of the common era, the common era. I guess it's a common error too, because humanity's been around for a very long time, even though it's only like 2022 here. Hey, but around 715-ish of the common era, she was seen running through the streets of Basira, a city, carrying a pot of fire in one hand and a pot of water in the other. And when she was asked what she was doing, she replied that I want to put out the fires of hell and burn down the rewards of paradise. She wants to put out the fires of hell and burn down the rewards of paradise because they block the way to Allah, she said. I don't want to worship from fear of punishment or the promise of a reward, but simply for the love of Allah. This is the quote. O Lord, if I worship you because of fear of hell, then burn me in hell. If I worship you because I desire paradise, then exclude me from paradise. But if I worship you for yourself alone, then deny me not your eternal beauty. If I worship you for yourself alone, then give me your eternal beauty. The desire in Zen, the desire for Satori has to be given up in order to reach Satori. If you're seeking enlightenment and this drives you on your journey, fine. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's good. But the problem is it's still for you. In the divine practice of quietude, in the silence, in the working of the opening of your chakras, the finding of your subtle body, none of that has to do with you as a person. It's the elimination of the self. The thing that stands between me and God is me, my desire, my fear of hell, my desire for reward. None of that ultimately. What really works ultimately is basking in the presence itself. That's it. Not the desire for the gifts of reward or the fear of punishment. Those things, they don't lead to the divine presence, not here in the earth life anyway. I have this friend who all he wants is enlightenment and has been spent thousands, hundreds, maybe not hundreds, maybe tens of thousands of dollars on the desire for enlightenment, which is perfectly fine. But it's still about self in that case, as in all cases like that. The desire for the divine presence itself supersedes reward and punishment, fear or desire. Seek the giver of gifts, not the gifts. Seek the giver not out of fear of punishment or desire for reward, just the presence itself. This is where the reward actually is. I know this sounds a little contradictory. Don't seek enlightenment. Well, go ahead and seek enlightenment if you want. But ultimately, you have to give up your desire for enlightenment in order to have it. That's the way it works. So why not begin that process now? Take the journey that is one of selflessness. I believe that Muhammad said, die before you die. So I read anyway. Die before you die, and then you will find the divine presence. This theme is repeated throughout all the mystical literature throughout the entire world. If it's enlightenment that you want, then give up the desire for that and seek the presence itself. Seek the beloved. Seek the beloved, not the gifts of the beloved. It's super simple. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here this morning. Russell, Dom Hall O'Brien, PL, good morning. Kitya, Oriana, AMC, Marcus, Freetness. Is the sound cutting out for others? Yes, a bit. I don't know why the sound is cutting out. That's must be an internet thing because actually I have everything on today. I double, triple checked. Internet out here. I live on the end of the end, so end of the line out here on the ocean point. Jay says the punishment and reward system were so worked into all the wrong dogma. Totally true. Thanks, Tim. Max from Germany. Hey, excellent. We are definitely an international crowd today. We have Australia, Germany, England here today, plus the United States. Hey, Kim. I believe we have someone down there in Central America. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Helen, Max, everybody, Dom Hell. Brazil too. Oh my God, you are in Mexico, Kim. That's what I thought. I said Central America, but it's so. Well, everybody, thanks for being here this morning. So, we begin with 3 ohms. We chant our ohm in order to kind of become inside our bodies. And I go right down inside my heart chakra. Ooh, and I hit my larynx, and I try to vibrate inside my throat chakra, and then I drive the up to my third eye, and this kind of sets us into our bodies. But then we switch into a mantra practice of centering silence. The purpose of the silence, of course, is not to have any desire or fear, just to empty oneself in order to be in the presence. This morning I read this article. I have a couple minutes before we get to the 20-minute mark. I read this article about the way that meditation rewires your brain. Long practice of meditation rewires your brain in such a way that it allows you to become more able to be in the present moment of your life on a continual basis, rather than living in the past in your memories or in the future in your desires. My desires, my memories too. It allows me, allows us to remain in the present moment, which is where the now is, which is where the divine presence is, which is where the beauty is. I'm so glad you're all here today. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to, hey Siri, set an alarm for 8:30. And yes, it's the internet connection. And Marcus, you're in Sweden. What a global group we are. Thank you. I'm sure that my internet is causing us trouble, but it's been glitchy over here on Ocean Point. All right, I'm going to put on my mask if I can find it. There it is. Got kind of a spread mess today. I've got to clean up my ADHD living situation here today in order to have a little bit of order. Plus, I'm doing another interview tonight at 9 o'clock. I've been having lots of interviews lately. They're all over Apple and all the auditory platforms. I can't think of the names of any one of them. I better shut up and drop into our practice. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Follow my breath if you want to. If you're just new here, pick a prayer word and use it as a mantra. Follow your breath into your belly and out your nose. If you've been practicing with me for a while, I'm going to be driving my prana up when I after my ohms, I'm gonna begin some hard breaths. I'm gonna be forcing my muscles around my root chakra, pulling them together, driving my diaphragm up and bringing my breath to my third eye. And next time, maybe we'll talk about what it is to see with the third eye. People ask about that. So here we go. See you soon, everybody. Relaxing, full breath to belly and lungs. Relax into silence, just belly breaths. Thank you all for being here today. Peace be with you all. Hey, Maggie in Glasgow. See you all soon. Thanks for your support, everybody. Appreciate it. Over there on PayPal and Patreon. Thank you, everybody. Peace to you be. Namaste. See you Sunday. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. We do this together.